Who will be by your side in your later years? Who will really be by your side in the most critical moments of your life? It is easy to think that support in difficult times automatically comes from the closest family ties, such as children, spouse, or relatives. After all, we have dedicated much of our lives to building deep relationships, to sharing joys and sacrifices with those close to us. However, reality often differs from this idealized vision. Many people, to their surprise and sometimes pain, discover that those they counted on cannot or do not want to be there, not out of malice, but because life drags them in new directions. In this video, I will guide you through a deep reflection on who can really accompany you in the most difficult years and, above all, on what you can do today to ensure a peaceful and dignified old age. Let's challenge together the illusion of perfect old age, that romantic vision of grandparents surrounded by children and grandchildren, of moments of affection and sharing carved in stone, fueled by films, stories, and traditions. We grow up with the idea that, once we reach old age, someone will always be by our side to support us. But as time passes, this belief turns into an illusion. Children grow, change, and build their own lives, and what was once a daily and intense relationship becomes increasingly detached. Work commitments, family responsibilities, and economic difficulties absorb them, and many move to other cities or countries in search of new opportunities, making it difficult to maintain constant contact. This distance, however, is not necessarily a sign of a lack of affection, but rather the result of the complexity of modern life. In the past, families lived closer together, often living in the same house or a few steps away. Today, however, globalization and the demands of the labor market distance people, even when geographical ties are not completely broken, as the time and energy to offer constant support are exhausted. Adult life is a delicate balance between career, social commitments, family responsibilities, and personal challenges. When children cannot guarantee a constant presence, hope often shifts to the spouse, with whom, after years of sharing experiences and difficulties, it is almost taken for granted that they will support each other until the end. However, this belief ignores the fragility inherent in old age. Even if the partner remains physically present, chronic illnesses, motor difficulties, cognitive decline, or simple accumulated fatigue can make it impossible to provide the necessary support, transforming two elderly people into people in need of mutual help, but often without the strength to sustain it. Another crucial aspect is the sudden loss of a spouse. Many seniors are faced with unexpected loneliness after the death of a partner, without being prepared to accept this new reality. If they have not built an alternative support system at the time, loneliness can become overwhelming and lead to a deep sense of abandonment. When lifelong expectations do not match reality, the result can be a devastating mix of disappointment, sadness, and resentment, leading them to ask themselves, "Where did I go wrong?" Or, "Why are my children no longer available to me?" These questions shake the foundations of the beliefs we have always trusted. Adding to this the fear of being a burden to others, a vicious circle is created. Many older people avoid asking for help so as not to feel too much, while their children, already busy with their commitments, interpret silence as a sign of autonomy, and the partner, even if present, feels overwhelmed by the situation. The truth is that, as important as family is, it cannot always guarantee the presence and support you need. Life is unpredictable and everyone has their own limits. Therefore, it becomes essential to start building an alternative support system today, so that your old age does not turn into a period of isolation, but into a time of dignity and meaning. But then, if family can't always be a guarantee, who will truly be by your side in the most difficult moments? The surprising answer is you. It may seem like a scary statement, but it is incredibly liberating. Your body, your mind, your ability to adapt, and the relationships you have cultivated are the true pillars on which your old age will rest. You cannot control your children's choices or predict your partner's future, but you can prepare today, building a solid support to face the unexpected events of tomorrow. Being your greatest ally means taking care of every aspect of yourself. a strong and healthy body, an active mind, and an emotional resilience that will allow you to overcome any obstacle. Maintaining a good diet, exercising regularly, and getting regular medical checkups can make the difference between an active old age and being completely dependent on others. Likewise, cultivating your mental stability, reading, learning continuously, and keeping your mind sharp reduces the risk of cognitive decline and prepares you to face everyday challenges with serenity. Embracing change, developing emotional resilience, and learning to be comfortable even when alone are essential elements in turning solitude into an opportunity for personal growth. In addition to family ties, there are other precious figures who can play a crucial role in your life. Often, these bonds do not come from blood, but from shared experiences, mutual trust, and the willingness to support each other. True friends, neighbors, communities, and social groups are invaluable resources. Small gestures of kindness and helpfulness can transform into a solid and loving support network. If you notice that the contacts with the people you care about have weakened, do not hesitate to reconnect with them, because a simple gesture, a phone call, an invitation for a coffee can rekindle a precious bond that will support you for life. Care professionals play an equally important role. Many seniors develop trusting relationships with nurses, home health aides, or care facility workers. Treating these professionals with respect and kindness can transform mechanical assistance into genuine support, helping to make your old age warmer and more human. In the end, the ones who will truly stay by your side will not necessarily be those who, by law or by blood, should be there, but those who have chosen to be there, thanks in part to the way you have treated them. The relationships that last are those cultivated with kindness, support in times of need, and a constant presence over time. If you want to be surrounded by love and support in your old age, start building those bonds today. Nurture your friendships, talk to your neighbors, seek out a community that enriches you, and treat with respect those who may one day care for you. The future is uncertain, but one thing is certain. What you sow today will determine who will be by your side tomorrow. Have you already built relationships that can accompany you until the end? Or are you still taking someone's presence for granted? Reflect honestly on who is really by your side and what you can do to not find yourself alone tomorrow. If this video is inspiring you, subscribe to the Fiamma dell'Anima channel and share your opinion and experience in the comments. See you in the next video.